Hello
Hello
everyone,
everyone. My name is Shashank S. Gowda
and my name is Dhyan,
and we are from the 9th grade,
studying in Prashanti Vidya Kendra.
and we are here to present our model in the CBSE Science exhibition. So the main theme of the exhibition is technology and toys, and the sub-theme that we have chosen is transport and innovations.
So the title given to our project is Multi-Stage Safety System for Electric Vehicles. It's a novel solution and an indigenous design to the problem. So nowadays we see electric vehicles most commonly and oftenly in the roads. These electric vehicles are undergoing some of the problems like due to the overheating of the battery or the motor, there might be a fire or a blast. To take measures on the safety for the driver, we have come up with ideas to prevent it.
So the main scientific principle or concept behind our model is thermal expansion. It means that matter tends to change its shape, volume and area when it responds to the change in temperature. We have mainly used gases in our model, and we know that gases expand on heating. So the materials we have used in our model are a PVC pipe, a DC motor, a solenoid valve, aluminum composite panels, transparent tubes, a spray can, nozzle, cooling fan, a 12-volt adapter and a 100-watt bulb.
So here we can see a heat sensor, flame sensor and a cooling fan which are fitted to the chamber where battery and motor are present. So here this heat sensor is connected to the pressure switches through airtight tubes.
There is a tank filled with coolant that is placed near the chamber. Coolant is nothing but the fire extinguishers or liquid carbon dioxide we use. But here we have used water. So it is connected to the chamber with a nozzle through the solenoid valve. Here the yellow color bulb and the cooling fan are connected to the low pressure switch, while the red color bulb and the solenoid valve are connected to the high pressure switch. The green bulb here indicates that the engine is at normal temperature and the vehicle is moving smoothly and there is no indication of danger.
So when the temperature inside the chamber increases, the gas present in the can or the heat sensor start expanding and passes through the airtight tubes to the pressure switches. First to the lower pressure switch. So when the lower pressure switch activates, the yellow light will start glowing and the cooling fan will start automatically to start working and it starts cooling the chamber.
This tells the driver to take the necessary precautions. If the temperature further increases, then the high pressure switch will activate and the red color bulb will glow and the vehicle will stop immediately. At the same time, the solenoid valve opens and sprays the coolant into the chamber to prevent a fire or blast. The flame sensor is also connected to the high pressure switch and the solenoid valve. So the same process will take place in case there is a fire inside the chamber. Now let us show you the working of our model.
So as you can see, this indicates the wheels of the vehicle and the green light indicates that the vehicle is in motion with no danger. So for increasing the temperature inside the chamber, we are using a 100-watt bulb. So let us see what happens when the temperature inside the chamber increases. So as you can see, the light has started glowing and temperature inside the chamber is increasing, due to which the gas present in the can is expanding and passing through the airtight tubes to the pressure switches.
It reaches the lower pressure switch first because it has more volume than the higher pressure switch. We can see that the diaphragm of the lower pressure switch is rising. So now the diaphragm has touched the nail. So when that happens, the yellow color bulb starts to glow and the cooling fan also on at the same time. The cooling fan here is cooling the temperature inside the chamber. So let us see what happens when the temperature further increases.
So now the temperature inside the chamber is further increasing and the gas present in the heat sensor is moving to the high pressure switch. So as you can see, the diaphragm is rising up to touch the nail. So let us see what happens when the diaphragm touches the nail. So as you saw, the diaphragm touched the nail and the red light started glowing and the vehicle suddenly stopped where the solenoid valve had opened and the coolant has sprayed into the chamber. So let us see what happens when there is fire in the chamber.
In case there is a fire inside the chamber, the flame sensor here will pick it up and it will activate. Since the flame sensor is connected to the high pressure switch and the solenoid valve, the same process will take place, where the solenoid valve will open and spray the coolant into the chamber. Let us show you how. As you just saw, when the flame sensor detected the fire, the solenoid valve opened and sprayed the coolant in the chamber. The red light also glowed and the vehicle stopped immediately. And this is the final result of our work. By this we can make this journey safer for the drivers and passengers of electric vehicles. Thank you.